Okay, so you guarantee new, free, and the fifth one, according to the marketing experts, is, hey, Dan, is sex. And I'm not saying you should. You guarantee new free sex. I'm not saying you should. Okay? But if you look at ads, you'll notice those words. See, one of my goals, too, is when you get out of here, never look at an ad the same way, never watch a television commercial the same way, never see something on the internet through the same set of eyes. You will never, ever, ever watch a speaker from the stage. Literally, I'm not kidding. I can watch a speaker and within 2, maybe max 5 minutes, know whether or not that person knows how to speak. There are 2 types of speakers. Those who speak and those who know how to speak. Which one would you prefer to be? Yeah. Very, very, very famous speaker, and I'm not going to say his name. Jabez was with me when we were at InvestFest here. Back me up on this if I'm telling the truth. Very famous speaker who came up to me after. Remember who I'm talking about? Very famous, one of the biggest in the industry. Amazing. One of the best I've ever seen doing a presentation. Big audience there. 3 people got his package to coach with him. Got off stage, walked right up over to me when he was standing like a lonely duck back there, and hey, I felt for him. He's a good guy, and I felt for him because I've been there. 500 people in an audience and not one person buys my book. $10, by the way. It's not like I was asking him, holy cow. Okay? And it's very easy to go, this stupid audience. Don't they see the value? See, you could get bitter or better, but you can't get both. You could be a victim or victorious. You can't be both. You got to choose. I spoke for Mark Victor Hansen in 2004 at one of his mega events. 500 people in the audience. It was like a good guy. Tony Jerry was speaking there. Dan Kennedy was there. I was there talking on the college market, I think it was. It's a big lineup. 500 people. I'm like, holy cow, by default, we're going to have a 6-figure day just by the numbers in the room. I mean, just by default. As long as I don't throw up on the audience, we're going to be cool. Right? 0 people got my stuff. Not one person. Not one person. 0. I wrote Mark a check for $10,000, I think it was, for wasting his time. Because the way it works at a lot of events, if you have a product, let's say a $2,000 product, and someone invests in that, you keep $1,000, and $1,000 goes to the person who put on the event because of the lights and the staging. All this stuff's expensive. So it's usually a revenue share. So you might not be paid to be there, but they'll let you offer some great product after you teach and give good value. And then whatever happens at the event as far as purchases, you keep half, they keep half. Everybody understand? Okay? So, nothing. I felt so horrible, I wrote him a check for just being like terrible. I should have put on the memo line, this is James's terrible check because I stunk. You know, just by default, somebody should have gotten one thing. Well, if you have a recipe for a cake or for some sort of dish that you want to prepare and you got the ingredients all jacked up and you don't have the proper sequence, it ain't going to come out tasting right. Well, my presentation was all jacked up. So here I am, ticked off at the back, going, man, can't these people see the value? I gave them so much great value and they don't want to take the next step with me? What is up with them? Wake up call, little James. It wasn't them, it was you. You didn't know what the hell you're doing. You had everything mixed up. You're baking chocolate chip cookies and throwing mustard in and sauerkraut. And, you know, I mean, they ain't going to taste good. Nobody's going to want to buy those. Does everybody catch that? So that's why I say there are 2 types of speakers, those who speak and those who know how to speak. In these 4 days, you're going to walk out of here and you're going to know how to speak. And you're going to know how to leverage that and monetize that for some big money if you want it. Does anybody want it? Yeah. And remember what I said earlier. You deserve to be appropriately and highly compensated for the amazing work you're doing in this world. If you don't catch that, nothing I say to you in 4 days is going to make a nickel's worth of difference. I'm going to keep harping on it. You're going to get sick of me for saying it. Okay? And I'm going to get rid of all the negative programming that people have been leading you to believe about why it's not okay to really profit from the great work you're doing. Got it?